Ayun, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Kumusta po kayo? So, today, nakikita nyo naman po sa ating title na I'll be doing something unusual. No, kasi sinabi ko naman to before no na aside from the usual perfume reviews na ginagawa ko po sa aking channel, gusto ko rin mag-share ng mga thoughts ko or mga topic na sa tingin ko ay dear sa akin or sa tingin ko mga topic na ayun, personally interesting sa akin. And of course no, as a content creator, it is my hope no na yung mga ginagawa kong contents like this no, hindi lang po yung mga perfume reviews no, ay makaresonate din somehow sa mga nanonood sa akin or kahit papaano maka-add din ng value somehow sa kanya-kanya ninyong fragrance journey. So, ayun, before we go sa topic, gusto ko lang po i-share sa inyo yung scent of the day ko. My scent of the day is called Cosa Nostra. Tingnan nyo naman yung dent. Ilang beses ko na to naging scent of the day. Hindi lang po pag gumagawa ko ng content, pero ilang beses ko na tong ginamit. And pag ginagamit ko to guys, no, you can call me crazy, pero siguro I'm one of the very few na pag ginagamit to, aside sa madalas na gamitin, no, pag ginagamit to, in-overspray ko talaga pambira. Kita nyo naman again yung dent, no. May time pa nga sinare ko kay Sir Renato na ginamitan ko to ng creation niya rin, no. This is a fragrance enhancer na nireview ko na rin at kilalang kilala nyo na, no. This is Masquerade by Habit, no, by Pops Greg Parilla, and creation din ni Sir Renato ng Ren Atelier. By the way, hintayin natin guys, may repackaging sila at may mga new scents sila no, na i-release no, so abang-abang lang tayo. And ayun, this is a local niche perfume no, so yeah, I love this one. Talagang in-overspray ko to no, I like smelling it on me no, at lalo sa air no, napakaganda ng sillage niya. So anyway, that's my scent of the day, and let's go to the topic no, ng perfumes and memories no. Dumating na ba sa point sa life ninyo na you have ever wondered na meron kayang association, lalo sa froghead no, kasi kahit hindi froghead, I think naisip to eh, may time na ba na naisip ninyo itong a particular scent no, not necessarily perfume, meron kayang association yung memories and perfumes? Kasi yun nga may mga scents tayo na naamoy no, natatry na it evokes a certain memory sa life mo no, parang it takes you back to a certain point in your life, parang ganun no. And ayun nga no, kaya ko nilagay yung Proust effect no, kasi yung term na Proust effect no guys, gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo. I don't want to dwell doon sa too much doon sa dynamics nung term no, pero basically no, the Proust effect no, this is the association of perfumes or a scent no and memory no. Hindi lang siya talaga about the sense of smell, pero pati yung sense of taste no. Ito po ay ginamit or nag-start yung term from a guy named Marcel Proust no. So meron siyang sinulat na novel called A Search for Lost Time, if I'm not mistaken. May shinare siya doon na may nakain daw siyang sponge cake no, called Madeline. And nung nakain niya yun, instantaneously may mga bumalik sa kanyang memories ng childhood niya. So ayun, nagkaroon din after that, nagkaroon ng studies on involuntary memories, parang ganun no. And ito pong Proust effect, this is the sub part of that no, and basically it presents the idea no na may association nga ang scent sa memory no. And ayun nga, if you will look at the psychological or the physiological aspect of things, no, and whatnots, no, apparently yung olfactory bulb natin, no, it is connected sa part ng brain, in particular yung hippocampus and amygdala, no, that is responsible for emotional assimilations and associations and a person's memory. So what I'm trying to say lang, guys, ito, may association nga ang scent, no, or sense of smell, even the sense of taste, no, Proust effect sa memories, no. And kaya ko to ginawa, no, kasi I am one of those fraghead na I value perfumes, no. I value its history, the art, no. I value the perfumer, the inspiration. I am one of those fragheads na hindi po ako nagtatapos sa mabango ba to o hindi. Hindi po ako nagtatapos sa ganon, or katulad ng mga shallow, sorry for the term, no. May mga shallow kasi na view sa perfumes na naghahanap lang ng panty droppers ng mga frags. Ang bihira, isa yon sa pet peeves ko sa frag game, yung mga ganun, no, parang ang baba ng tingin sa frag journey. Anyway, that's just me, no. I'm one of those that who appreciates the art, the history, the perfumer, the inspiration, again, no, ng perfumes, no. And gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo, no, this is African leather. Nasa box siya, no. Medyo ano pa, no, hassle pang ilabas ng box, no. Hindi ko siya nalabas beforehand. So this is African leather by Memo Paris. Ito pong Memo Paris, no, ito po ay owned ng mag-asawa, no, and they love travels, no. They love aside from travels, no, they also love the smell of leather suitcases, no. So lahat ng puntahan nila, no, they one way para mag-imprint, no, ng memory or gumawa ng memory is through olfactive art. So yung kanilang parang tagline, sabi nila, the journey is the destination. So yeah, I love the story ng Memo Paris, no, kasi yun nga, limited lang ang time natin magkasama and limited lang ang time natin sa isang lugar. So why not gumawa ka ng memory from that place, no. So ayun, African leather by Memo Paris, no. Tatry ko rin tong gawan ng individual review niya. But yeah, anyway, ayun, aside from that perspective, or that mindset na hindi lang ako nag-stick sa kung mabango ba to o hindi, gusto ko ba to o hindi, ano ba yung beast mode in terms of performance, ano ba yung long lasting na mga perfumes, hindi kasi guys, no, siguro I want to share lang sa akin personally na hindi po nagtatapos yung journey doon, no. You have to appreciate the art of perfumery. And katulad nito, no, kaya ko to ginagawa, itong content na to, kasi I see the beauty and the mystery and the dumbfounding fact, no, na meron ngang association ng perfume sa memory. And with that, gusto ko lang po mag-share sa inyo ng ilang perfumes na I think may memory sa akin, or I think, no, every time na naamoy ko tong mga perfumes na to, these are those perfumes, no, na talagang nagti-trigger or nag-activate ng certain part ng life ko, no. I do not have with me yung ilang frags. Halimbawa, Tommy Hilfiger, ito po yung perfume na nag-open sa akin sa frag game. Binigay ito sa akin ng father ko year 2008, no. Hindi ko makalimutan kasi umaga yun bago ko pumasok, binigay niya sa akin yung Tommy Hilfiger, no. And from there, no, doon ako nag-start 2008. And before my father passed away, yung last na binigay niya sa akin was Calvin Klein Eternity, yung EDT, no, yung old formulation ng Eternity, no. So yeah, Eternity, CK Eternity reminds me of my dad. And na-share ko naman na yan ilang beses na wala ako sa frag game from 2018 hanggang 2021. Ang nagpabalik sa akin sa frag game was Azaros Wanted by Night, no. Bumalik yung passion, bumalik yung interest, bumalik yung kagustuhan ko mag-collect because of Wanted by Night, no. So wala na sila sa akin sa ngayon, or hindi ko sila hawak sa ngayon, but yeah, those are some of the perfumes na wala sa akin, and gusto kong i-share sa inyo yung mga hawak ko sa ngayon, no, or meron ako sa ngayon. One of those perfumes na may special place sa heart ko, no, nung naamoy ko to, instantly may na-remind na sa akin na point ng buhay ko. One is the vintage number 5 Eau de Cologne ng Chanel, no. This is the splash bottle, no. One way of telling a vintage, lalo ng Chanel, ng ibang designer houses, no, is if it's in its splash, no, na form. So this is a splash Eau de Cologne ng number 5, kasi madalas yung makita is the EDT one. This perfume reminds me of my grandmother, no. Ganito siguro even the vintage Avon perfumes, no. Maraming nang da-down sa Avon, pero pambihira yung mga vintage ng Avon. Yan yung mga sumasabay sa Chanel, sa Guerlain, sa Estée Lauder. Anyway, number 5 Eau de Cologne reminds me of my grandmother, no. Lalo yung mga time na aalis kami at pupunta kami sa mall or sa market. And yeah, ang gusto ko rin sa scent profile niya, no, the vintage frags, no, lalo ng number 5 or even yung Coco ng Chanel, no, yung aldehydes, yung florals, yung iris, yung animalic hues, no, yung musk, no, gustong-gusto ko talaga. So one of those perfumes, no, and related to this, no, ay itong Eau de Joy ng Jean Patou, no. So this is also a vintage frag from the 1960s, no. Well preserved, well kept, pambihira. May similarity sila sa smell, no, but of course Eau de Joy ng Jean Patou ay this one focuses more on the civet note. So civet is an animalic note. So yung civet, it is slightly fecal, powdery, sweet, and may smoky undertone. So yeah, one of the best use ng civet na naamoy ko sa perfume. And of course, no, again, this frag reminds me of my grandmother, no, yung time ko with her, no. Again, this is a splash form bottle and really great frag. And again, no, isa pa siya nagre-remind sa akin ng grandmother ko. Kahit yung mga kapatid niya, yung period na yun nakasama ko sila. This is called Bala Versailles ng Jean Desprez, or kung babasahin niyo Jean Desprez, no, but it is pronounced Desprez. This one also uses florals and aldehydes and the animalic notes, no, ng 60s, ng 70s. Actually, this is also the perfume of Elizabeth Taylor and Michael Jackson. So this is the EDT Bala Versailles, and really great frag. It reminds me so much ng grandmother ko. I think parang ganito yung most probably Avon frag yun, pero parang ganito yung mga naamoy ko na perfumes na ginagamit niya, no. So siguro yung period na yun, lalo ng 80s ng 90s, madalas yung scent profile ay ganito, no. So yeah, really beautiful perfume. Bala Versailles ng Jean Desprez. And yeah, this is in its EDT or Eau de Toilette na form, no? And ano pa ba, one of those frags then that is memorable lalo sa childhood ko, this is called Atelier Cologne, no, or Cafe Tuberosa ng Atelier Cologne. This is tubros, cacao, and coffee. Pambihira, napakagaling. And this is inspired, no, the inspiration behind Cafe Tuberosa is the idea that love has an unforgettable scent, no? So yeah, it reminds me specifically of 1997, doon po sa kung saan ako lumaki na bahay, no, before we moved, no, dito sa our current home. It reminds me of the year 1997. It reminds me of old books and newspaper. It reminds me of pine trees. Not that it has pine notes, pero yun yung picture na pumapasok sa mind ko. It reminds me of our childhood playground. It reminds me of warm chocolate drinks. It reminds me again of my grandmother. So yeah, Cafe Tuberosa ng Atelier Cologne, pambihira, discontinued na kasi to, kaya this is a 200 ml bottle, pero tipid na tipid ako, parang 20 ml na lang ata to. So yeah, isa to sa nag-evoke ng memory sa akin. So pambira, napakabango. Cafe Tuberosa ng Atelier Cologne. And one more that reminds me of a period in my life, no, this is Jubilation 25 ng Amouage. This is one of the perfumes, no, to celebrate yung na ginawa ng Amouage to celebrate their 25 years, no. Of course, isa pa dyan ay yung Jubilation 25 naman for women. No, this is actually in its the newer formulation. I have the old formulation. This is not the oldest one, pero definitely older, no. If you could see, no, yung name na Jubilation 25 nasa harap, no. Ito po ay nasa collar niya lang, no. So nasabi ko na in a post before na magkaiba yung amoy nila, no. Pero this in particular, no, this beautiful blackberry opening, pampihira. Of course, mas rich to for me, no, pero this one in particular, it reminds me sa vacations na family vacation sa Riyadh, sa Saudi Arabia, no. It reminds me yung smell ng mall, ng hospital. Kung may memory association ako ng Saudi, wala pong iba kundi itong Jubilation 25. You have to try Jubilation 25. Kahit pa reformulated to, no, I love this one. Parang kaya kinikip ko sila pareho sa collection ko. Kasi hindi sila redundant, no. Para sa akin, you would still get the traces of the old Jubilation dito sa newer batch, pero magkaiba sila sa akin, parang magkaiba silang Amouage frag. So yeah, Jubilation 25 reminds me of family vacation sa Riyadh, sa Saudi Arabia. And ano pa ba, this one, this is called Faisa by Ramon Monigal, no. Beautiful bottle, no. Siguro hindi siya para sa lahat yung itsura ng bottle, pero sa akin, I love this one. At saka napaka tight nung magnetic na cap, kasi may mga magnetic cap na hindi siya ganun ka tight, no. Anyway, Faisa reminds me of our first sniff sessions under Niche Frags PH sa Makati last year, no. Kung merong perfume that reminds me of that special occasion, definitely it would have to be Faisa by Ramon Monigal, no. So this is oud basically na may rose, no, but for me this is not the typical one, no. I love this one, no. My own unique twist ang Ramon Monigal sa usual wood and rose combo na we do find so often sa frag game ngayon, no? So again, no, this one reminds me of our first ever sniff event under Niche Frags Philippines, no. Ayun. And I have two more, no. I have two more to share. This is called Tango, no, by Mask Milano, a Cecil Zarokian classic, pambihira. Napakabango nitong Tango ng Mask Milano. Ang memory ko dito sa Tango ng Mask Milano, dalawa eh. One of my close friends, Kevin Opolencia ng Scent Hound from Baguio, ito yung una kong nakuha sa kanya, no, nung when he started his business, no. Shout out Kevin, shout out Scent Hound. Ang memory ko dito ay yun, no, una. And pangalawa na memory ko dito, siguro this opened my eyes sa niche, no, kasi of course before that, no, before Tango, marami na ako exposure sa niche, no, pero siguro ito yung mas nag-hook sa akin or nag-open sa eyes ko sa beauty talaga ng niche, no. And yeah, Tango by Mask Milano, one of the best amber usage for me in the frag game. Kailangan nyo tong matry, lalo if you love amber, pambira, panalo to. And the last one, no, very special, napaka-dear sa heart ko, no. Actually, this is my current favorite among my collection, and siguro alam nyo na, this is Royal Tobacco ng Amouage, no. Bakit siya dear sa akin? Kasi this is my first, number one, this is my first full bottle of an Amouage frag. And ito yung nag-open sa akin not only sa house ng Amouage. Actually, yung opening ko sa house ng Amouage, yung una kong nagustuhan talaga sa Amouage, share ko lang, this is Overture Man ng Amouage, no. Ito yung talagang una kong target. And naamoy ko na rin before pa ang Royal Tobacco ng Amouage, no. Pero siguro I would say na nung una, polarizing siya sa akin, talagang love hate. There were times, no, ito yung isa sa frag na talagang binigyan ko ng effort na mahalin, no, kasi I know na paano ba, gusto ko siyang maging part ng collection ko, pero nung una hindi ko siya maintindihan. Parang para sa akin, hindi pa mature yung nose ko that time para i-own to. So ang ginagawa ko, parang every night bago ako matulog, talagang ini-spray ko siya, no, para maintindihan siya, para in the morning, no, maintindihan ko yung dry down niya, maintindihan ko lahat about the fragrance, no. Pero eventually, nung natutunan ko na siyang mahalin, wow, nung natutunan ko na talagang magustuhan ang Royal Tobacco, it opened my nose again, not only to the house ng Amouage, pero yung liking ko sa more complex na perfumes, no. Yun yung nag-open, itong perfume na tong nag-open sa akin sa napakadami pang facets, napakadami pang areas, deeper na mga scent profiles. Definitely ang Royal Tobacco ang nag-open nun for me. So this is one of those frags na I would say never mawawala sa collection ko, not only because of what it did to me as a frag head, pero of course to the scent profile. I love its scent profile, hindi na siya polarizing. kahit amuin ko ang collection ko ngayon, no, kahit amuin ko sila lahat, no, I would still say na ang magiging number 1 ko ay Royal Tobacco ng Amouage, no. So yun lang guys, no, napahaba na naman tayo as always, napakadaldal ko sa content ko, pero I hope na makita ninyo yung personally, no, yung passion ko sa fragrance journey ko. Again, I look at the fragrance journey as an art, yung history, yung inspiration, lahat, no. I appreciate, I look highly sa olfactive art na meron sa perfumes. And yun guys, kayo, ano ba yung perfumes na nagre-remind sa inyo ng certain point or part ng life ninyo? So yun lang po guys. Again, if you find my content interesting, if you find this siguro a video or mga content na nag-add somehow ng value sa life ninyo, or as a fraghead, no, please do consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Maraming salamat po at ingat po kayo.